So Davina actually suggested this team call, so thank you for that. I think it's an awesome idea. Um, so if you guys didn't see, her request was to talk about how to share on your personal social media about the coaching opportunity. So it was one of those things. When I first started, I really didn't know how to share about the coaching opportunity without feeling super like skeezy or selly or like salesy. I just never, I didn't want to be like that girl on social media, like I didn't want to be like one of those rap girls or like one of those nail girls. I don't know, the Jamberries, how they're just like crazy with the way they post. That for me, that's just a really big turn off when I'm scrolling through my Instagram or Facebook and I see like that huge thing where it's like, join my team, and then that's it. It's just kind of like, I just get that icky vibe. So I love this topic because I feel like it even took me a long time to kind of figure it out. So I'm going to show you guys in a little bit some really awesome examples and some okay examples. So we'll go through a few examples that I found too. But the first thing that I just kind of want to say about when you guys do share about the coaching opportunity, think of it as exactly the same way that you would share your physical transformation and your fitness journey. It's exactly the same thing. The only difference is your topic. Instead of the fact that you can do a push-up now, you paid a bill. You were able to afford your Shakeology and a bill. Or you had somebody on your team that had an amazing week and you're so happy that you have this new friendship, It could be anything like that. It's just sharing your life. So when I realized sort of that switch about, like how to go about changing my posts, it really hit me hard. And I was like, wow, that's exactly what I should be doing. And I actually just realized this in January when I started that elite push group. Some of you guys know about it, and some of you don't. But in January, I was chosen to be a part of Sarah and Carly's elite push group. And we learned a lot about sharing and things. And for a really long time, I was just kind of copying what other coaches were doing. I didn't really think too much about it, and I saw a bunch of coaches doing that now hiring, so I literally just copied it. And it was okay. I mean, it wasn't me because I kind of basically just copied it. And in that group, we had Alexa Campbell. If you guys don't follow her, she's awesome to follow on Instagram. Her name's Alexa Eats Clean on Instagram. But she just shares her journey of being a Beachbody coach so well. And she always talks about coaching, always. And it's never a turnoff. And it's just basically her just sharing the same exact thing like her lunch, except it's just about coaching. So it could be anything. You can talk about the discount. You could talk about any gifts that you get, any gifts that you give. You could talk about a friendship, like Davina and Anna, like your friendship is awesome. Like that's one of those things that would have never happened if you didn't become a coach. So those are some ideas of things that you guys can do if you feel kind of stuck right now and you're kind of like, well, I don't know like how to post or what to post. Just post something that's going on in your life right now that you're thankful for, that is happening because of Beachbody. And those little things are going to get more attention than join my team. Like I would be more inclined to listen to somebody that was able to pay a bill with a paycheck as a Beachbody coach than scrolling through and seeing a post that says join my team now hiring. Like I don't want to be hired. I want to be unhired. I want to be my own boss, like that just kind of doesn't really make sense. But I didn't really figure it out until Alexa made that comment. So I'm going to ask you guys a real quick question, then I'm going to show you some examples. How often do you guys think you should be posting about coaching, like the opportunity a week? Every 3 days? What else? I'm going with Harmony. At least like every day, I would say. And it's like super indirect, guys. Like when I say every day, it's not the join my team. It's not the now hiring post. It's just the daily life things that happen. Like my coaching opportunity post of the day was with me and Lori matching. That had nothing to do with join my team, right? But what did it do? It showed how much I love it because Lori's in my life, you know, like I obviously haven't changed, but it's those things, you know, that are like the posts that are going to grab people's attentions. Okay. So you can try to do it at least 3 times a week. And if you're serious about actually growing your business and you're like at that point where you're like, you're just feeling it, you're feeling good, I would just pick it up as much as you can. I mean, at least you can do every day. It's not scary if it's indirect. Okay, so I'm going to show you my screen real quick. Play. Okay, can you see it? Okay, view, slideshow. I can't see you guys now. I don't know what I did. I hope you can see. So you only see the one slide. And you guys are, of course, on mute. What the hell did I do? Hold on. Whatever, you can see this, right? Okay.
We can see it. You're fine.
It's not moving on my end. Can you see this one? What does it say? All right, hold on. What? Go ahead, Lori.
I was just gonna say what slide you were on. That's all. I was gonna try to help you out.
I don't know where my slides are going. Hold on. How's everyone's day? Okay. Let's see if this will work. Yay! Okay, now we're good. So here are some examples that I just found scrolling around on Instagram about, they're not even all Beachbody coaches either, but these are just kind of those posts that are just like those, ooh, kind of posts that don't really make me feel like I would ever want to do that, whatever that is. It's super impersonal, and I don't really see like how it relates to a person. Like what you have to think about, what is it going to do for that person who's reading the post? You know, like does this speak to anybody? Like looking at it, would any of you like be like, I want to be a Beachbody coach from any of these? I'm gonna take the silence as a no. No, I'm kidding. But do you see what I mean? Like there's no personal attachment to this. Like this would tell me nothing about who you are or the opportunity. And you have to think too, especially on Instagram, like everything is real quick on Instagram. People are not always going to read your caption. So you need that image to hold everyone's attention. I mean, on Instagram, you're only allowed to have 15 seconds in a video. So that says something about our attention span. So your picture needs to be eye-catching. So here's examples of a few of them. So this is Carly's post, and she does the now hiring post all the time. If you guys follow her, you'll notice that's kind of like her go-to thing, and it really works for her. That post never really worked for me, but this post I just did, and it worked really well. I have 4 new conversations going from people that came to me from that post that I just did. Here's an example of Brittany Powers. If you guys don't follow these girls, write them down because they're awesome to follow. Brittany's just basically like giving herself a shout out. Like she accomplished something amazing. Like currently she's number 15. Like that's huge. The fact that she is giving herself a shout out is kind of just showing like the coaching opportunity is a lot more than things that some people might consider. And then Emma's is super cute too. If you guys can see this down here, she wrote the side effects of coaching. Like how cute is that? You know, that she's a happy mom. That's a side effect of coaching, you know, like little things like that about who you are and what it could do for your life are awesome examples. And then another cool way that I think is awesome is just kind of sharing your team, you know, like giving each other shout outs. If somebody on the team rank advance, you don't have to give them a shout out only if they're your PS coach. You know, just showing friendships that are made and things that people say in groups or on your challenge teams. If you get gifts, people love to see that you get gifts, right? I mean, I love gifts. I know Davina got a cool gift today. You know, like those little things are so big, you know, just as opposed to doing that picture of I love being a Beachbody coach compared to something like this. You see the difference? Okay, so now I'm going to give you guys homework. Are you ready? I want you guys to go find 2 to 3 new Beachbody coaches that you already don't follow. Okay. And what I want you to do is I want you to also create a folder and name it Copy Swipe. Okay, so what you're going to do with this folder is it's going to kind of be like your home for anything that you see floating around on Instagram or Facebook that catches your eye. So anything that catches your eye as a post idea, you're going to save it. So you're going to be taking lots of screenshots. And I want you to save these ideas in your Copy Swipe because if something caught your eye, that's a good thing because that means that it's going to capture the person who you're trying to attract's eye as well. Okay, and then what I want you guys to do is think about and really look at the picture and the content of the actual caption and really think about like why did you stop scrolling to look at this picture? Why were you drawn to it? Or why did it make you go, ooh, like that's not what I would post, okay? And just try to like pay attention and try to figure out if there's a pattern, okay? And then based on all of that stuff, you're going to create 3 brand new coaching opportunity posts this week. And you're going to post all 3 by our next week's call. And then next week, we're going to share all 3 of our posts and how we did. Okay. Don't worry. I'll upload that into the team page so you guys can see it. But that's going to be your assignment. Okay. How do you guys feel? You can unmute. We can have a discussion. I'm unmuting.
I feel good about it. Am I the only one unmuted? Okay.
Everybody's unmuted.
I don't know. I feel good about it because I feel like nice mug, by the way. I gave it a shout out. I feel like I'm just kind of at the tip of the iceberg with these types of posts, and I just think that following people that I don't follow will be really insightful, and it's people that are pretty successful with recruiting and everything like that. So I'm excited.
Melissa McAllister, her Instagram name is Melissa Made, and she's super indirect with coaching. Like she hardly ever makes coaching posts. And when she does, it's literally just her going like a face. So she's a good one to scroll through and look. Hers are really indirect. You would never even know she was a Beachbody coach. Has anybody tried the now hiring post also, like I copied?
I did once. Didn't work for me that well.
Yeah, it didn't work for me either.
A lot of the people that like just kind of like drop into my lap, they just watch like me be me, and so I mean, like that's ultimately what everyone always says is just be do, and that's what's going to attract the people to you. So
Exactly. It's just, you're going to attract people that are just like you. So whatever catches your eye, and then, did you guys see the Chelsea, what's her name? Chelsea's post today about her income?
Oh,
did you guys all see that?
I don't know.
You should guys all go look up Chelsea Pearson. She did an amazing post today. Like, it made, even Tom stopped what he was doing and sent me a screenshot. He was like, wow.
I shared it, honestly, because it hit the nail on the head, and so did he.
This guy.
But he copied me. But it hit the nail on the head because it wasn't, she flat out said it wasn't about the money. It's not about the money. It's about everything else it brought to her life and what it how it developed for her and how it's still developing for her.
Yeah. It was an awesome post. You guys should all look her up. Even on Instagram, it doesn't matter. She posted on both Facebook and Instagram, or just go to Lori's page. Is that it? Yeah, there she is. Yeah.
That's crazy.
So crazy, right? So that's an amazing post, right? That is something that's going to catch somebody's eye. She's probably going to spend the next 3 weeks answering messages.
I can share that personally. I just signed a coach because I shared my phone bill goal. Because when I first signed up as a coach, I was kind of I was so afraid of being salesy and being a rap, very nail by my crap type of person. So I was just all right, you know what? I just want to make my phone bill every month. I want to help people, and if I can make my phone bill, that's great. And so I shared that in a post, and I had somebody message me and literally asked if I could help him make his phone bill every month, and now he's one of my coaches.
That was a good post.
Yeah. So I was that, I don't know, that worked for me. So try that.
Yeah. I mean, it always scares me to talk about my income. And when I did finally, I still have people coming up to me and saying, I saw that one post about how much you make, and I can't believe it. And I did that post a month ago. And I didn't get many likes on it, but people obviously read it and it stuck. I'm not saying to share your income, but if you have a tiny goal, whatever it is, that's a huge accomplishment. Same thing as doing a push-up on your toes. That's a huge accomplishment. Either way, it's all the same, right? It's all under the same umbrella. The coaching opportunity is no different than a challenge pack. It's still something that can change your entire life. And it's something that's changing all of ours, So it's the same love. It's the same passion. It's just a different program. It's a new program, right?
I've got a lot of really good responses from posting non-scale victories that somehow related to Beachbody.
Okay.
So,
yeah, that's a really good one. So, do you guys all have that? Do you have one post in mind that sort of stands out that got you a really great reaction? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna post the recording of this, and then in that post, can you guys take a screenshot of what your best post was that got the most the most combos buzzing, the one you felt most confident about? Okay. There has to be one post of your fave, right?
I did the I'm trying to pull it up right now so I can read it to you. But I did the side effects of coaching, kind of like Emma did. But I did it myself, and let me see if I can find it. It was a while back, but I'm still getting people to talk to me about it. I think I've gotten 2 conversations from it. Basically, I just put side effects of coaching, increased happiness, supportive community, physical and mental transformation, and then time and financial freedom. And I just said, they've totally changed my life. I wonder why people aren't doing this with me, and just to message me below. And they did. I've had 2, that was there's 9 likes on it and 1 comment, but I'm still getting people to message me. So
good. See, and that also goes to show though, if you guys aren't getting a lot of likes, that doesn't mean it. That just, people are still reading. They're just not commenting or hitting that button, you know?
I posted one a while back, and I was just so aggravated by my job and having to pay like first and security up front and everything like that. I was just so blunt and honest, and I was like, you know what? I'm pissed off about my circumstances. I deserve better than this. And one of my it was just like this giant. I'll post it in the and one of my coaches, Teresa, was like, "Damn, if I wasn't a coach already, I would totally be a coach now." And so I was like, you know, F this. We deserve better. Join my team.
Yeah. So whenever those little things like pop up in your head, like that's exactly what you should probably post. And if you're not sure, then take a screenshot of an example of something that you would post and share it in the team page and ask for everyone's advice. Like, why not get some feedback so you feel a little bit better about posting something, you know? I still do that. Like, I'll send people pictures and I'll be like, is this okay? I usually send them to Tom because I'm half naked. Whatever. Seeing if anybody was paying attention.
John said that escalated quickly.
Yeah. I know. Oh, go ahead, Sherry. I heard you.
Meredith, what app do you use, like when you do those cool pictures where it's like you're double, like you're duplicated?
Yeah.
What app is that? A new app?
No, I just all I've been doing was removing the border,
Oh,
and all I do is I just mirror the same picture. So I just go into I go into Frame Magic,
okay, yeah.
and then I just do the two pictures side by side. And then I pick one of the things, and then if you go to the shape at the bottom, you can remove the margin. And then that way, when you do the mirror, they're like perfectly lined up next to each other.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. The mirror pictures get so much transaction on, like I get so much going on those pictures.
They're neat though. They're neat to look at. That's why.
Yeah. See?
They're icons. I think it.
So good. And you've been doing good posts too.
I've been trying. I'm really working on sharing, like how you said, like the coaching opportunity in your own words instead of trying to like copy what everybody else is doing. Like I would be a stay-at-home mom either way, whether I was coaching or not. But it's helped me in other ways, so I'm trying to share that.
Yeah.
Not be like, oh, because of this, I'm a stay-at-home mom, because people know that that's not true. I can't say that. So I've been working on it.
Yeah. And that's the cool thing too. Like we're all so different. So like these coaching posts are all going to be really different. They shouldn't all look the same. You know. Does anybody else have any other questions about coaching posts? I mean, we could make it an early night. Otherwise, I love to chat, so bring it.
I'm waiting for my August to end so I can look at my commissions. Last August, I made like $91. Maybe $15, and this is like
exciting.
way more than that. So I'm excited to like do one of those.
Yeah, that's really exciting.
Waiting.
Yeah. You guys all know how to check, right? To see what your commissions are.
Yeah. Once you update it and get it up to date, it's a lot easier to keep.
See? You're welcome. So much easier.
Yeah. I hated
Or
it.
if you have a husband to do it for you.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be Tom's job, too. Don't worry.
John totally put that together for
Yeah,
me.
I don't even know how I got through it. Numbers are not my thing.
My thing.
Okay, so are you guys really excited to go post about your life as a coach? And don't be scared to like say that you're a Team Beachbody coach either. Like own it, right? Like that's what we are. Are you sure you guys don't have any other questions? I feel like I always get asked like social media question and picture questions.
Oh, the two-parter of this was how to share about the promotions or, anything without using the Beachbody logo at all. You know what I mean?
Oh, well, I mean, what I
kind of went over that with the first slide that you had,
yeah.
though.
I mean, I usually just do the same thing that I would do. Like, if you're going to go do size, like, I would post a video of size and be like, hey, by the way, like, I have this, like, awesome group going on, and you can join at a special discount. Or save the discount wording and the discount, like, talking for your one-on-one chat that you're having. You know what I mean?
Right. And also, like, no more buy this, get this for $10 type.
Yeah. I mean, I've done those before, like last day of the month type of like post. It never works for me.
Nope.
It never works. I just think I just say avoid it altogether moving forward. Honestly, guys, like I really would just eliminate all pictures that are not personal, that do not relate to you. Like you just gotta share your journey, like if you're not doing size right now, that's fine. You don't have to. I mean, you can go do a mock version of it and then post about it, or don't post about size at all because it's not who you are. You do not already own it. Like if you already don't have size, like that's not your jam. And that's okay. But you're obviously doing some program, right? So just share that every day. And then in the middle of a conversation, if you are talking to somebody and they're super intimidated by weights and they just want something that's fun, then you'll be like, oh my God, I have this amazing program that's on sale. It's perfect for you. That's how you can talk about the sales and promos and stuff without being too salesy,
Do you like to split yours up between your personal page and your like page?
I do. I work better on my personal page. I've learned, I don't know, it's just, I want to do more on my like page, but I just work my personal page so much better.
Okay.
But I do split it up. I mean, and I do run ads on my like page, and I get a lot of transactions. Like I get things going over there, but I do both.
Okay.
And I usually reuse my pictures too, guys. Like you don't have to get crazy. Like I reuse the same videos within a few days of each other between my two pages. Because not everybody's gonna see your one post,
Right.
So I just reuse the same videos of me and Ma. Nobody has to know that you didn't do it that day.
Yeah, or it can just be a different part of the same workout, right? Because it's not like you're posting the whole thing.
Exactly. You only get 15 seconds. If you do a workout, that's at least 30 minutes. Like, there's so much in there that you can use. Reuse the same video. Like, who cares? I work harder. But I do like to split it up. I mean, Facebook too knows when you are posting for business without paying. So they'll find you. Whenever I use the word sale, I always get that fun little notification. So yeah, you can definitely do both. You should always be posting on your like page too, guys, just so you know. Like
I learned that you tag yourself in the photo on your like page for it to show up on your personal page.
Yep.
Don't share it. Yeah, if you share it, people just aren't going to see it that much. It's just going to get filtered in. So you want to make sure you tag it.
Yep.
That was a good tip. Does anybody else have any tips?
I need to reinvent it and start over.
Yeah. You guys all have like pages, right?
No, neither of mine on this call do.
You don't know that?
Really?
Yeah, I don't.
I do know that because I talk to both of you on a daily basis. Called you out.
Uh,
No, I can show you right now.
Going
Then
down.
why are you not inviting people to like it?
I just didn't invite you. Oh snap! Went there.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're doing this. Make the thing go away. It's not working.
Way to be stalking people.
No, I still can't freaking figure out who that is. I've been talking to him for the past like 4 months.
Okay. Deanna, calm down. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, I believe you.
I stopped sharing it. I tried to. I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know what's going on. I don't know.
you should like pages are awesome though, guys. Like if you have one, I would definitely like. We have a running group, like a doc in the Takeover page. I think so. So if you guys want to post your like pages in there, and we can all like each other's stuff.
Yeah, because also I feel like, at least for me, on my personal one, I get better traction when I post less often. So, like, all of my Instagram is linked to my like page. Like, everything I post on, or not everything, but I pick and choose the ones I post on Instagram, I'll have it post to my like page. But then on my personal page, like, I post things entirely separate. Because that way it's, like, different, because it's, like, almost different audiences, because not all of my friends on Facebook have liked my like page, and, so whatever.
Exactly.
I do that too.
Anybody else have anything? Comments, questions? Are you excited to go make your pictures for this week?
Yeah.
I can't wait to see everybody's this week. At least 3. You can get crazy and do more.
So you mean specifically pictures that say in it, right? Like something? Or just, because I put it in like a post day. Like the picture didn't even necessarily have anything to do with it. But I talk about my life and then how coaching has affected it. And I throw my email address at the end. I'm like super subtle about it.
Good. Yeah. Can you share that in the group?
Yeah.
Okay, so after this call, I'm going to upload the video on, and then I'll post the link. And underneath my comment with the link, if you guys can take the one picture that's like your favorite that you got a lot of really good feedback from, and then any other examples of stuff that you love that have worked for you, if you can share that too, so we can all kind of like learn from each other. Okay. And then I'll post these slides too, so you guys can see everything and go back and find the girls too that we shared. Okay. Nice and early. Okay, who's gonna go to bed early?
Maybe.
Everybody.
It's only 6:30?
Oh yeah, it's different for you. I forget.
House of Cards.
It's past my bedtime.
Yeah, I'm ready for bed too, guys.
I should be, but
I absolutely love your hair. I wanted to tell you semi in person since this is the
Thank
closest.
you. I was just like, I did it, I did the damn thing.
I love it.
Looks
Oh,
good.
yes.
yeah, it looks
I
really
wanted
good.
You.
Thank you. I wanted it short for a while, and then I finally was like, my friend cut it for me, and she's like, is this a good length? And I just blurted out, go shorter. And then I immediately had thought I regretted it, but then I loved it. I was obsessed with it. So now I'm just playing with it all the time.
I love it.
Yay!
I love it.
Thanks.
So cute. All right, thank you guys for getting on tonight.